Well, hello everyone, welcome back. Today I have so much stuff from YesStyle. Let me just tell you something. YesStyle is one of the best places online for beauty products from all across different countries in general. The US, I still have some German stuff on there, but they also have Korea, China, Thailand. There's so many different brands you can get and so many different products you can discover. So I have so much stuff here. I'm extremely lucky that YesStyle give me an allowance every single month to go online, to go to their website and choose whatever I want to buy. So everything you're going to see in this video was technically gifted to me because they gave me the allowance, but I choose everything that I genuinely want to try. I do have a discount code down below for YesStyle, and I will try to remember to say the name of everything as I go through all of this. I will also have everything on screen and everything listed down below for you. Okay, let's just get into it. I'm trying a whole load of new exciting makeup from YesStyle today. Let me tell you, if you want more exciting stuff, I just feel like American, European brands aren't giving it to us. Listen, if you want exciting at the moment, you need to go to South Korea, you need to go to Japan, you need to go to Thailand, you need to go to China, because that's where all the good stuff is being thought up. I have already primed my skin. This is from Free Concept Eyes. This is one of my favorite brands. This is actually one of the first K-beauty brands I ever used, and I got a chance to visit their store when I was in Seoul as well. It was so cool. They had like these screens that were playing all these things. It was really cute. Oh, I got a keychain. Where is that keychain? The bunny, and it had hair clips. It was so cute. This is pink. To be precise, this is shade Top Pink. When I woke up today, my skin just looked so uneven and generally terrible. Pink on my skin tone, on my face, pink primers, I find really help to kind of neutralize my base a little bit more, so I don't have to go in with too much foundation because I don't want to cake it on, but I still want that coverage. So although pink isn't necessarily going to cover redness, I have like this strange sallowness to my skin, but also a yellowness. It's a very strange skin tone, especially when I'm sick, especially when it's winter. So I went with that pink primer just to even it all out a little bit, make it a little bit more even with my neck. Then one of my absolute favorite brands, Hera. Listen, so many people are quick to say when they think about K-beauty, they're like, oh, it's like kids makeup. They don't like the packaging. You haven't seen Hera. Hera is like luxury, beautiful, an incredible brand. This is their lip serum. It's just number one, which is called Intense, and it's just clear. But oh my god, the feeling of it on the lip. It's not so serum-esque where it's watery. It does feel a little bit thicker. It feels more like a lightweight gloss, but it's not sticky, it's not heavy. I can't feel it being all claggy on my lips. Beautiful. So for the eye state, I'm going to do something dead simple. I'm just going to put down a pencil and kind of smudge it out. So we're not going to focus too much on my eyes today. Okay, so I have a whole load of those, you know, those like glittery sticks that everyone's overcharging for. I have a load of them here that are like, some of them are metallic, some of them are glitter, and they're like, I swear some of these are like $4 or $5 compared to like the $30 that people are selling them for. And let me tell you, honestly, they're pretty much exactly the same. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like the same supplier. I'm gonna take a brown pencil and I'm literally just gonna give myself a little flick on the outside corner. Okay, so just gonna have a whole eye. I was just dead quiet for doing that. Through the whole eye with this. I'm also gonna go in with this palette, which I have used before on this channel, I think. This is from Chariot. And I'm literally just gonna take one of the most neutral colors. This dropped on the floor, I'm so annoyed. Just to give myself a very subtle amount of definition, and I'm just gonna curve it up like towards my brow here, just to give some like a tiny bit more shape throughout that socket, so it's not just all eye. And I want to go in with one of these shimmer sticks. This is from a brand called ML Smile. I just want you to see it on the lid because they are so stunning. Now listen, I'm not a glitter person, but because these are in like a gel, they're in like a gel stick, I find them so much easier to take off than a loose glitter. You know me and loose glitter, I hate them. Absolutely hate them. Now, if you have quite sensitive eyes, I would be really careful with a product like this, no matter who it's from, because it is like moisture. The sticks are quite hydrating, like they have that cold kind of, I guess like cold, watery kind of texture, right? I'll go over the pencil. And sometimes on some people's eyelids, especially if you're using like a retinol around the eye as part of your nighttime routine, or perhaps, you know, you've worn loads of makeup days and days in a row and it's come to that day where you're like, okay, now my eyes feel kind of sensitive. Just be careful with hydrating products like this. And that can be the same for like cream eyeshadows. They can kind of feel a little, it can feel like it stings a little bit. Now, if like really hydrating eye creams really sting your eyes, and you get like that burning sensation, I wouldn't use any stick like this, whether it be from a more affordable drugstore brand, whether it be from a more high-end luxury brand. Just watch out for that stingy sensation, you know? I'm just gonna have a brown pencil with more of a ready brown eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of my concealer under the eye. This is from Hera. Again, the same people that do that lip serum. Now, this is actually way too light for me. It looked different online. Now, this is actually way too light for me. I'll put the shade on screen. But when I buy concealer, I'm like, I actually just use concealer to highlight around my eye area, so it doesn't matter too much. But you know, there's being like a little bit lighter, and then there's being kind of like pure white. And I think I went more down the pure white route with this one. I'm still like suffering from that fever, by the way, if anyone watched me the other week. This is like, I'm filming this like the next day, so I film like 3 videos a day. So last week's video I would have filmed all yesterday, and then this week's videos I've all filmed the next day. So I'm not much better, but hopefully when you're watching this, all this illness would have subsided, because it's been horrendous. Okay, just adding that same reddy brown now to the bottom here, just to get more of that smoky look, so it's not like so rigid under the eye. Makeup theme is Victorian Ghost. Okay, so I got a little bit carried away there with that brownie red, but I just really like the shade. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, foundation. This used to be my perfect shade, what, like 2 months ago? I hate rematching myself to foundations. Okay, I wanted to see what this is. I can't remember what I ordered. This is from Red Chamber, and this is like one of their multi-sticks. So they do like these really beautiful wind-up balm sticks that usually you can use for like a blush. You can use them on the eyes if you want to. You can definitely use them as a blush or on the lips. What color did I get? This is so stunning. They had this collection with all these crystals. Ooh, like a glossy, balmy. That's really very, very neutral. Let's just see how it looks on the lips. It's almost nothing. Very unusual. Like it's a really nice, it's very balmy. The texture is like balm. And they also do these smaller little balms, and I love these creams. They always have these really cold tone creams. They're beautiful. So what I might do is I might mix this with a more vibrant, got some really neutral cream blushes from Lily by Red. This is actually the one from Red Chamber is more brown than this, so I think I'm going to use this top one just like around this kind of area of my face, and then use the dark one a little bit higher up. Let's take this brush. This is from Sigma. This is a domed concealer brush, which it says it's for concealer, but let me tell you, it's useful for everything. Like really, really everything. And this is a shade number 5. It's kind of like a very peachy neutral tone. Bit of a mess today. Sorry, I'm not at my 100% still, so everything's still I'm a little bit off. On a bridge, a little bit down the sides here with my blush, just to add a little bit of depth to that nude. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my finger with a Red Chamber one. And this definitely feels like more of a balm, but powdery almost. Like it has a bit of that slippiness to it. Almost like, no, I have nothing to compare it to. I don't know what I was going to say. That looks crazy when it's not blended in, but we'll do that here. And then with a brush that we had our blush with before, we'll just tap that in. And more powder under the eyes just to keep it a little bit more smooth. I think I just went over my eye makeup. That's not good. If you wanted to use 2 different blush shades together, that was something a little bit more wearable. You could use like the 2 blush shades as a contour, as you would like a contour and blush, right? So you could do the lighter shade around the whole cheek and then use a darker shade just in the contours. So that would be really beautiful. I do want to add a tiny bit of highlight. So we have this from Peri Peri. This is a Heart Pocket Beam, and it's very, very cute, and it does have this more like pinky highlight to it. So with this whole theme with the more reddy eyes, I swear my eye makeup keeps moving. I'll put a primer down. Let's just mix them both together. And I just want to add a bit of highlight, maybe down the nose here. Ooh, I have to contour that nose a little bit more because that's looking a little big. A little bit under the brow. Yeah, that definitely shows up a little bit more purple. You know what, let's powder under the eyes, and then I might add that highlighter. And I also want to show you this that I got. How cute is this powder puff? It's so cute. It's Rilakkuma, right? Yeah, Rilakkuma. And this is from the brand Millifee. This is the Airy Powder Puff. I kind of don't want to use it because it's so cute. Look at her little face. I'm going to use it. You almost have to use this back end of the bear here Yeah, that's better. There you go. I'm just gonna mix all these together and then just add a bit of a highlight there. A bit of a highlight here. Oh, it's very pinky. I'm just gonna tap some of our... I was going to tap my blush brush on top of it, not with any extra product. Okay, so for the lips, let me blot off this color. We have some lip pencils. These are from the brand Noah. These are the over detail lip pencil. I'm going to take Teddy Taupe beige because I feel like that would be more contoury. That's what I want really. Oh, actually we need to, of course, erase my lips first using my Javan de Sol lip primer. My brain's just not where it should be, honestly. This is it. It's got like a slight angle to it, which I really like on lip pencils, and you just click it up, which means I'm guessing you can't click it down unless you hold it and push. No, I've just ruined it. Okay. So you can't click it down. I've just ruined the angle. Great. Everything's great today. Everything's going just really, really fine. Let's line in the middle here. Ooh, perfect. Oh, it's so smooth. Oh, look at that. Just like, I just like to contour my lips with pencils like this. That's so perfect. Yeah, that's a perfect shade. There are some pinker tones in this too if you actually want it as like a lip liner. I need it flat on its face. Tell you what I've been loving to do this with on my lips is the NYX lip lingerie, the lip the tint, the stain. Oh my fucking god. So there's one shade I use and then I used a different shade, and I just left it for like, I put it on, did all my skincare, and then I just gently removed it with like micellar water, and the stain was still there. And I wore it with a purple lip, and oh my god, it was so stunning. And I've been doing that, like I did it over Christmas. I put in a neutral one and just wiped it off and just left it and put on some lip balm, and it just made my lips look like... Okay, one of my favorite K-beauty brands is Bray. They came out with a whole load of new... Oh, I did get more, but I think these are the only ones I bought over. These new lip things. Melting Lip Sweet Lipstick. And I love this brand. You might know them for their lip products that come in like a dog tag-esque kind of packaging that slides open. These look stunning. This is the shade Lazy Nuv? Lazy Nuv? Yeah, Lazy Nuv, N-U-V. I don't know what that means. Oh, wow. Don't wind it up. You don't need to wind it up. These are creamy color. Yeah, look, I haven't even pressed it down and that's how much product has come off. Okay, I'm gonna have to regain some control here. Let's take it right to the outer edges. And then I might use a darker one in the middle. If you see any stringiness, it's not the texture. I have a hair on my lip, a clear hair, and I can't find it. But the texture is really comfortable. It does feel like it's not plumping. It feels slightly menthol. Not that I'm saying there's menthol in it, but you know, that more like cold tingle rather than like a stingy plump. So I'm going to take the shade Chill Scorch, which is more like a deeper brown. It looks like a winey kind of browny red. Let's just put that in the middle, just to kind of match the eyeshadow a little bit more. Okay, so nothing came off, so. Oh my goodness. I keep feeling it drag when I move my brush. Oh, it's here. Got it. That is so beautiful. What a really nice combo, but also the texture is really nice. It's sitting really nicely. It has this incredible high shine. I really like that. That's really nice. So just a quick lesson in eye makeup here, especially when you have hooded eyes. Okay, I have hooded eyes. I know it's not usually obvious because I'm usually talking like this and I'm lifting my eyes, and I bring my eyeshadow up here so it creates like a new socket. But can you see what I've done? Where I've created this really kind of quite a sharp line with my shadow, and then I've highlighted the hood part off my hooded eye with that highlighter. That is going to drag your eyes down like crazy. It's going to make them look more hooded. It just creates that hooded look. Now, I don't mind this look, but I probably will change it up a little bit just by very gently taking that same reddy brown on like a fluffy blending brush and just giving myself, if I'm looking at my hooded eye, I will just gently add some powder onto that hood. Not too much, just a little bit. Can you see now it softens that hood in comparison to this? Okay, so I think I'm going to add lashes to this eye look, but how stunning. One, I love this red. Also, Come on. Who else is doing this with their eyeshadow palettes? Who is making their eyeshadow palette into a cute little bag? Oh, that's a cute little keychain. I just noticed it. Who else is doing this? Very impressed. I love this lip. That's such a I love that soft gradient, that peach and that darker shade into that peach. So beautiful. Oh, and also I just wanted to show you these because I know some of you are like me and you just like things because they're cute. Do you remember? Again, one of the first things I ever bought from YesStyle was these like powders, these powder face washes that come in these little capsules and you open them and there's powder face wash inside. I saw this one, I saw Kuromi and then I saw Hello Kitty and I was like, I have to. I also have Kurapi. So I will link those down below for you along with everything else. Thank you so much for joining me. Please do consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.